Choosing between the 2026 Toyota Noah Hybrid, R90 Refresh, and the 2026 Nissan-Serena-e-POWER, C28, is essentially a clash of two very different hybrid philosophies. Both are stellar, boxy Japanese family haulers designed to maximize space, but they go about moving your family in entirely unique ways. Here is a breakdown of how these two mid-sized MPVs stack up against each other. Powertrain and driving experience, the big split. The most significant difference lies under the hood. Toyota Noah Hybrid, 5th-gen parallel hybrid, uses a 1.8-liter 4-cylinder engine combined with an electric motor. It can drive on pure electricity at low speeds, but the engine and motor frequently work together to turn the wheels via an eCVT. Nissan-Serena-e-POWER series hybrid uses a 1.4-liter 3-cylinder engine. Crucially, the engine never drives the wheels. It acts strictly as an onboard generator to charge a small lithium-ion battery, which then powers a muscular electric motor. Performance and feel comparison. Winner, Nissan Serena-e-POWER for pure driving dynamics and effortless, quiet overtaking power. Fuel efficiency, battle of the pennies. Both vehicles excel at keeping running costs low, but Toyota's 5th-generation hybrid Synergy Drive holds a technical edge when it comes to sipping fuel. Toyota Noah Hybrid achieves a spectacular real-world average of roughly 4.2 L to 4.4 L/100 kilometers, around 22.7 to 23.8 km/L. It manages its energy transitions incredibly well, particularly in heavy stop-and-go city traffic. Nissan Serena-e-POWER averages around 5.4 L/100 kilometers, around 18.5 km/L. Because it relies on converting fuel to electricity to motion, it loses a tiny bit of thermal efficiency on long, high-speed highway stints compared to the Noah. Winner, Toyota Noah Hybrid for outright fuel-sipping dominance. Cabin practicality and accessibility. Both cars feature clever packaging designed for children and elderly passengers, but they focus on different interior gimmicks. Toyota Noah highlights: ultra-low step height and universal step. Features a ground step height of just 220 mm, coupled with a mechanical, universal step, that automatically deploys when the sliding door opens. It is arguably the easiest car on the market for toddlers and seniors to enter. Captain's chairs. The 7-seater variant includes second-row captain's chairs with an ultra-long 745 mm sliding mechanism and built-in ottomans/heaters. Easy fold third row. The rear seats effortlessly flip up and lock into the sidewalls with a single touch. Nissan Serena highlights: dual opening tailgate, a massive feature for tight parking spaces. The rear glass window can open independently of the entire massive tailgate, allowing you to drop groceries in easily. Versatile center console, features a sliding smart center seat/armrest that can glide between the front and second rows to change the configuration from a 7-seater to an 8-seater on the fly. Winner, Thai. Go Noah if you prioritize easy step-in height for elderly parents or young kids. Go Serena if you frequently park in tight spaces and need that split rear tailgate. Technology and safety. Both vehicles have received major screen overhauls by 2026. The Noah features an upgraded 12.3-inch digital cluster on high trims, a 10-inch infotainment screen, and Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, which remains one of the safest, most predictive semi-autonomous safety suites in the industry. The Serena sports dual 12.3-inch displays seamlessly stitched together across the dashboard for a highly futuristic cockpit aesthetic. It relies on Nissan's Pro Pilot safety suite, which excels at highway lane centering and adaptive cruising. Final verdict: which should you choose? Choose the 2026 Toyota Noah Hybrid if you want the absolute highest fuel economy, rock-solid long-term mechanical reliability, which pays off in high resale value, and the easiest possible physical entry/exit for your family. Choose the 2026 Nissan Serena-e-POWER if you prefer the quiet, instant torque of an electric vehicle without the plug-in anxiety, love a tech-forward dual-screen dashboard, and want the unmatched convenience of a dual-opening rear tailgate. Expanding further into the details, a side-by-side analysis reveals how the 2026 Toyota Noah Hybrid and the 2026 Nissan Serena-e-POWER contrast in interior mechanics, physical dimensions, and everyday living features. Dimensional blueprint and road presence. While both vehicles adhere to the strict Boxy MPV silhouette designed to maximize headroom, their footprints differ slightly. The Serena leans slightly longer and taller, which impacts its internal atmosphere. The takeaway: the Serena's longer wheelbase and taller roofline translate to a slightly more cavernous interior feel. However, the Noah counters with a tighter turning radius 5.5 m vs 5.7 m, making it noticeably nimbler when navigating tight multi-story parking structures or narrow city alleys. NVH, noise, vibration, and harshness, strategy. Because their hybrid engines operate under entirely different parameters, the cabin acoustics of these two MPVs behave differently. Nissan-Serena-e-POWER, the acoustic advantage. The Serena features enhanced acoustic glass and extra layer insulation across the floorboards. Because the 1.4-liter engine functions purely as a generator, Nissan programmed the vehicle's computer to prefer running the engine at higher speeds where road noise naturally masks the engine's sound. At low speeds, it prioritizes drawing pure battery juice. The result is a profoundly quiet, EV-like urban crawl. Toyota Noah Hybrid, the linear drone. The Noah relies on Toyota's 5th-generation system, which links the 1.8-liter engine to the wheels via an eCVT. Under heavy acceleration, like climbing an incline or merging onto a highway, the engine revs will jump and hold a constant high RPM while the vehicle catches up to speed. While highly mechanically efficient, this creates a distinct CVT engine drone that pierces the cabin more noticeably than the Serena's isolated setup. Second and third row seating mechanics. Both brands have mastered space optimization, but their mechanical solutions cater to different family dynamics. Toyota Noah, the Comfort First Lounge. Captain seats, the 7-seater variant focuses heavily on mid-row luxury. The chairs feature integrated seat heaters, ottoman leg rests, and a side table. The side slide mechanism: unlike older MPVs where you had to slide seats sideways before pushing them back, the Noah's captain chairs slide straight back past the wheel wells without any extra steps. Smart third row: to stow the rear seats, you pull a single lever, and the seat automatically springs up and locks flat against the side window panel. No heavy lifting required. Nissan Serena, the ultimate modular Swiss Army knife. The sliding center console, on 8-seater trims, a clever multi-purpose console acts as a front row armrest. Punch a button, and it slides back into the second row, transforming the two captain chairs into a seamless 3-passenger bench seat. Amenities: the Serena leans heavily into road trip utility, peppering the back space with up to 15 Cuban pesos holders, 6 USB ports, mostly Type-C, and integrated fold-out picnic trays behind the front seats. Third row stowage: the seats still pull up and clip to the sides manually, which requires a bit more physical muscle compared to Toyota's spring-loaded system.